Dr. Prosper Nache Ogum ena aye na yebisa owura no cheche mu o say yansake na Asante Kotoko coach last season nye se oye management member ntia ebi che se nye se no ka management no wan komo pam na dadadada o se nya o de yentie se de coach Prosper Nache Ogum echeche mefa last season sensema tutu Kotoko ana manfo ka se oye management member ntina omo anyina gi no.
I think it was the. I don't think it's because I was a management member. I think that it was the situation that we found ourselves in. That I think other people also understood what was actually going on. It was a very tough season, very difficult season. We were doing everything possible at the training grounds to make sure that we get the results, but then when we go out there, we're not getting the results. So I don't think it was because I was a management member. I think other major stakeholders were always trooping into the training grounds to see what we were doing, and to them it was up to standard. So they really didn't understand why we're not getting the results. So when the decision was even taken, I wasn't part of it. I was far away, and I wasn't part of it. So I think that it was out of what we were doing at the training grounds. Like you came and you saw today. I mean, if you have to be here for the rest of the week, you see that the training component will change, but all geared towards the game on Sunday. So if you look at the coach doing all these things, then they go and they don't win, and you are here seeing what the coach does with the players. Sometimes you also have to take your time when you are taking the decision. So I think that also actually helped, and I'm sure. I mean, there were a lot of stakeholder engagements, and based on that, the decision was taken.
And the Prosper Chemwa, yes, and no, ye member ntia, nemum na niema bi koso, na so moshana omututu ni ye, enti omuhui, and omututu to ya, Kotoko na on his signings last season and this season. We a exclusive interview, a media general. And Prosper Nache Ogum Asante Kotoko head coach. Ne signings last season, this season, say and a Prosper HM.
The idea was to make sure that we bring in players from the lower division to groom them, to perform and then get the results. But then unfortunately, I mean, we couldn't achieve that purpose for which we brought in these players. We came to realize that it's all about trying to win and win and win and win. And some of these guys, you need to be patient with them. So the pressure alone from our millions of supporters wasn't giving them that mental stability to be able to settle into the Kotoko culture and make sure that they develop. So looking at that, we decided that, okay, fine, why not now look at players who play in the Premier League and did very well, and then are young.
But so then the criteria is that you are young players.
Yes, young. So
reasonable kind of Premier League experience.
Exactly. So if you look at all those that we brought on board, apart from the foreigners who are playing, they are also playing their leagues in Congo, in Guinea, and what have you. We made sure that standard was there, because we realized that the pressure associated with playing for Kotoko was enormous for a young guy to be able to make it. But unfortunately, we had a few of them, Peter, Amidou, Somoa, they were able to stand tall. And I think it's a plus to us that within that group of players, now Somoa is with Girona, Amidou Akwa, we all saw his performance. Even scored against Hasselfolk in a Democracy Cup, a young player scoring in a big game like that. I think it's good. We have Fatau Seydou, the third goalkeeper, who is also around. So even though the purpose for which we brought these players in, we couldn't achieve it. But then I think with just these three players, I think it's good for us.
Coach Prosper Nache Ogum, and in that exclusive interview, media general and in the watch him last season omo ye senka omo fa young players bi na nko omo grumu omo edu omo but omo ko no mo say there bi say here win and this time omo say apart from foreigners no omo fa kra omo pe young players omo Premier League players omo so no afa omo a obo ebi eshegu so omo gusu a omo ko omo nim nam yesa bi say coach biu say it's a pressure from the fans after almost signing big names, foreigners in here. How is he going to handle the pressure? Say, and a prosper. It's a media general, sir, exclusive interviewer on here.
So we look at the number of players you've brought in. People think that you've assembled the best team. Now, how do you deal with the pressure that comes from winning at all costs? No room for not winning.
It's all about planning. Making sure that I and my team will plan very well. Make sure that we look at the quality of the players that we have, their potentials, and what training content and training method will suit them. And that's exactly what we are doing. We believe as a technical staff that if we plan and we go through the sequence and the logic within the plan or behind the plan, we'll be able to get the results. So the pressure, of winning, as I said from the beginning, if you are a Kotoko coach or a Kotoko player, will always be there. But it's about making sure that you plan, have a structure, have a goal, and make sure that your activities, the training content and the training methods that you select fall within what can let you achieve the goal.
Yes, Prosper Nate Ogum Asante Kotoko head coach. And on the media general, this exclusive interview no dey to just say nina about planning on the team no better no more kwan on befa so ahyehyɛ enti Asante Kotoko team no and you know one head coach edi nkomo na Pepe you were there na me bisa Prosper chemu ne tactical approach ne tesɛn kwan a offer so and on the team omo setting up the team na afi kwan on befa so approach games this season papa ni chemu a saying na omo kono say it's about planning on the team no say no more planning no.
Oh yes, the tactics said you see person setting up the team and
yes oba your Facebook page or Akoma 87.9 FM. Yes, interview no video no and a no and say yes Michael Oteji, the boss of all bosses. I was sports for media general and only coach or Matiajin on Bonko Bra Akoma 87.9 FM now so Bishop.
Yes, and the coach explain how or approach the game. The minimum Gaweno but his voice was so because or the setup of the team no baby or press or ball also no or set team or both first pivot, second pivot, and the third pivot. The number 10 across still a pivot. And also the team no issue 3 strikers. The right-sided striker, left-sided striker, and the central striker.
Wow. How does he play them?
Little my voice. Or see, so the all both right, or no, also operate you as a winger or a striker. The operating or left, a ball as a striker, and a central person as a striker. And on the 3 midfielders, number 10, number 8, number 6, a pivot. It wasn't normally on double pivot, and I say, but I set it in as pivot, or per right-sided centre back, left-sided centre back, and all the 2 laterals. It was quite an education. And
how he sets up his team, no? He said you will see explaining it.
We'll set us up for you.
Okay.
If you pick the team, set us up for how you will set up your team in a typical game.
So typically, I have my goalkeeper here, I have my right back here, I have my left back here.
Do you still play the traditional right-left back role in the way it's played traditionally?
Exactly. I still do that.
Right. What's the thinking behind that?
I think that it gives me a lot of stability at the back. It gives me a lot of stability. There wouldn't be more spaces to be covered. But then I also believe that I can also play the 3 back. So if you look at last season, I think get from the middle of the first round to the end of the first round, I was playing a 3-5-2 structure system.
Yeah.
and it actually worked. And
do you like your fullbacks to attack a lot?
Yes,
what's their most advanced position that you want?
I want them to be high up here.
Right.
So I have my left center back, the right center back. I have my pivot one here.
So this is what we used to call in the late 90s an anchor.
An anchor.
Number 6.
Number 6.
In the typical Ghana.
Exactly. Then I have my pivot 2 here, which is the number 8.
So
I have
the one with the capacity to build moves.
Exactly. I have my pivot 3 here. I have my right wing striker here.
Yeah.
I have my left wing striker here.
Yeah.
I have my center forward here, and then I have my
so your 2 pivots are here.
Yeah, the 2 pivots are here.
Yeah.
I have this. Yeah, sometimes it goes this way.
Yeah. So
this is the structure. Yeah, this is the structure.
Yes, and see the 2 pivots, no, and the right, the left, and then the center for striker, no, so no, the difference was and so no. You be coach Prosper Nate Ogum, Emma say, and Uchimu Ajay.
When I'm defending, I make sure I always have almost about 5 of them. So the right wing striker will come. He will also come in here.
Yeah.
Which is the pivot 2 will drop down.
Yeah.
And then that's if the ball is somewhere here.
Yeah.
The pivot 1 is already there. He's here.
So you require your your advanced attacking midfielders and your wingers to play a significant role defensively.
Exactly. You can't be in my team and you will not defend.
Right.
Yes. Right. We all attack. We all defend. Sometimes I use an analogy in life that you are in your compound and then somebody enters your compound and picks something valuable and is running away with that thing. Yeah. What would you do?
You chase after them.
So the ball is to me, right from the blast of the whistle, I believe that the ball is the property of Asante Kotoko.
Right.
So we should always have the ball. So if we don't have the ball, we must chase the opponent and get the ball from them and make sure that we keep possession, we create the chances and then score. So basically, I will always have a 4 at the back, 5 in the middle, and probably leave 1 here. Sometimes they all come in depending on where the ball is.
Okay.
So when the ball is in the half of our half, this is the half of the half.
Yeah.
So if the opponents are in here, like this, if the opponents are in here, they have the ball here. This one is here. Sorry, this one is here. Yeah. This one is here, has the ball. This one is, let's see, here, and then this one is, let's see, here.
This is a team that's overloading.
Yes. So you make sure that everyone. I always tell them. I use what do you call it? A football language, and I've broken it down to the understanding. Always have the player in view, in perspective.
Okay.
Ball.
You must see the player.
Yes. Ball, opponent, teammate. Okay. Can you see the opponent with the ball? Yes. Can you see the opponent without the ball? Yes.
Right.
Can you see your teammate who is also defending? Yes. Because the game is all about decisions.
Yeah.
So ball, opponent, teammate. So in this way, if they are to come into the half of our half this way, if they are to come into the half of the half is where you divide 1 half into 2.
Right.
So they are in the half of our half. This is how I want it. Everybody would have to come.
Yes, and Prosper Nate Ogum, Asante Kotoko head coach, and in that exclusive interview with Media General, we and a tactical approach, tactics or the Pepe, what's that in them?
Yes. So
how he will attack, how he will defend.
A long interview, some catch a lengthy interview, 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Wow.
Where with coach and it's not even just about Kotoko, about your game in general. No,
okay.
It's you pass abe when I see a stadium no attendance, you change Kotoko near the home. We how open game, and I think that he's been able to strike a certain understanding with the new players on the Omaban. Abranton did it Abetamo no Kotoko lead striker. No. Anytime Kotoko under attack, Sabono extra. Baby, I know half of half. Yes. Opponent to the half of half. They do center line. It's yesterday the first line of pressing. We've explained pressing here. Say we with my high pressing, mid pressing, and low pressing. Now, the prospect can just say or starting the pressing high up the pitch.
What you can be in his team without defending.
Until there's nowhere opponent to grab a 9, 7, and 11. No bitch now say They start pressing there. Now the midfield line no, and so I started and from pivot 1, pivot 2, pivot 3 no. The number 6 is the pivot 1, number 8 near pivot 2, and a number 10 near pivot 3. They will also start moving. No more watching a movie bar. The same way, and almost I bought much ebe defend. Eti the team no so we are lazy. Based on the approach now, Prosper one. I told him we have a lot of physical and stamina work for the boys. I've seen one thing and yes, and intensity. I was thrown as a stamina no. O shake a crabia no a team no. Coach is a good best steady Kotoko. After say yes, a be a Kotoko first 60-70 minutes no. On be BS you so.
Yeah.
But your boss 75 air console what is saying. It is something first game a Kotoko ball season me hui. It will be a shake game biano. From the 78th minute, it was a referee point. Now the game now between Karela and Kotoko's goalkeeper Kamara.
Okay.
The goalkeeper had to bring his A game to play. Yes, my thinking is that if you want your players to play that way, and I've seen it, it did not. Baba ya, Emmanuel Entry, Peter Midwakwa. Boys, no more any money running at you to try and pick the ball from you. And the penny side and say, only stamina about 10 minutes. Obi bet matter 85th minute, don't know be because when say the players are aware out, once they are worn out, the person will begin to attack you. And it will be so strategy, no. Mekaiser, coach and spending up. Kotoko now build a Kotoko as fast track. No?
Yeah.
The strategy of Kotoko, they said the first 5 minutes, you know, we must take the lead and even score 2 or 3. Now, Kotoko to me the pressure still be so within 5 minutes. Watch 2, 3 game and one about you. They are game management. 80 minutes, opponents will begin to be very careful playing Kotoko the first half up to 70 minutes. You know, they will adopt a strategy that will keep them in the game. Then beyond 75th minute, 80th minute, they will try to open up.
Yeah.
And they need to work on the stamina of the boys. And now we're training. Me money pa kodi penny ba ko se Pepe. On say training you cry no. Omo training is on chapa. Enya
says we build this stamina some na.
Yeah, and now I'm share tactical training pa. Normally the e ko ni na na normal na.
Yeah.
But wait there. Omo training no started before 8
to suit the strategy
after 10 a.m. And boy ya adwuma na wie no man no friend was say on say a smart entry as a starters no say academy as o ma lower down as o ma brain am say yes because intensity normally start here chance normally start here if because now I got 2 hours 30 minutes
yes
which is beyond football time
sure
it clearly now say omo abrek akra but omo anya first team players no pay yani see a start league ya first game Makata no game no said omo see training the boy no omo e share first team for 4-1 because omo near break person catch the attention of the coach intino no omo extra work and based on what Prosper explained here chair no the pension oh lazy fit into the plan this season eti we player who start here on start here listen to your coach or say see nyina ye ofie na obi be fire de no de kwa ye ntwan nkofre police answer
yeah
we will chase after the person enti no matter we be original park na so see yes ball and I say opponent the ball back
buy so nko ade
ball na buy so it doesn't matter your position yanye ball na nsa na o complain kwa o complaining I saw that yesterday
yeah
obi say ball na say o complain no complain no atiam o say je ball no wie ansa na wa complain and I watch them say we mistake we yamo ball na nsa I think that Prosper na tell Ogum this season there so question na utibusa na o yes so game after game and no ade no ni nyina atwa besi say eso jili you know and then was penny me say enti foreign news am ye Pep Guardiola say den Champions League mu be busa me say maje but we can win and almost say can there be o nya can asem will you win also we can win afi na da ne say e demo on person committee no ka say I will win say na be we win here say job but me say Pep Asia Haaland more on catch up that we can win no he will charge them that we are going to win the Champions League
yeah
and he Prosper say game after game they want to win matches they want to play attractive football to make the fans happy na nya na league Born na FNA wo shall say they want to win most matches in the league. League here, but we are winning most matches. No, I'm just paying you league. And what case is so dear, but on can straight there. I'm going to win the league. But I'm saying between him and the boys, when they go to a boardroom, he tells them that we want to win this league. That one, clear. Prosper Nate Ogum once again, Prof. Doc, thank you so much for interview. Also, you because what you tell crack.
Brima, what's your Prosper? Nincheche mu strategy awobo and the old demand from the players. No players near fit for the people. Me.
Yes. Send a Pepe can, he needs a lot of strength and conditioning. That is to sustain the philosophy and I say the kind of football also born.
Demanding from the boys.
Demanding from boys, also your juma, especially in the area of stamina, because when you are without the ball, at times one of the frustrating things about football, is a ball in crowd. Now we chase ball, no koha near Suma, now koha, no left now, and any idea frustrating pa. It is so to me working on almost stamina. Again, Pepe say no so sure mu training no. Osai say more mun complaining more. O dey buane kwaje ball ne bra. Oje ball ni wia. No ache. It working on their staminas and also sentiment ni emotional we no player be were very emotional. We any player kra o say ball a ono be kasa game ni mu ano ne wa pick ebufu like ono wa pick bone wo hono ma na afi na kware na afi ni game na sesa. Opeso yi sa ne o ma ni nyina free ho. But Bushao said here, the first statement, about how our transfer strategy now working last season. Also,
boys,
say omo fan kra, nanko ma build you more, but Kotoko.
Baby, I remember ni John say, omo say am fano. Omo anka say, Jensen sisu biu.
Yes.
Nemo momo system.
Yes.
I want to manage you.
Yes, open so quakra. Your route bebre opa benante. No about Guinness Book of Record.
It is what try what could do just no 7 facts. Now I say, my man has some could do no more. In Jenny, I feel the mamma
Mefaka.
Nice one.
Ofaka now drew say, oh, what a accident in the doors to traffic. Mamma fly. Yes. So it is good, sir. Omuhu Sadi and normal rectify quickly. Omokofa players we buy. But it's buttressing the point I last me beka abusia pressure e wo players ne so untimi monji league na en wini more ma emboa ma ni wini more matches a embe ha ho unim say on can team no build it no ma dominate no wa cheche double pivot strike on the right strike on untimi a embe ha ho the oche ni nyina ne say opeso obo no ho mode no make amends for last season and emede say last season Sadian anye ye no ejigu ye no obeka so mpese komo build the team nti say no wa clear Sadian e free ho say eye say an ono an e di animu mo kofa by he wanted to build with a young core but ebusuan eye Kotoko Kotoko yen fa young and build the main team ubetima build the young team at all that is under 20 ni under 17 on pese omo ye no but the main team no untimi fan kwalanye unhia high quality high level players and again tactics no change ni nyina me dis no a role play if be role play so oka say oye right sided striker ne dia say roller o pese we play ni say strike free right wa kire ma kire
yes
we defender defend in the opponent's half and in my half wa kire ma simple into a defender na we gina park ni so a e da trim and so intelligence into a player na unya intelligent untimi grasp tactical understanding tema Kotoko no betina nchache
Kotoko no obetina nchen ache Brima thank you very much but maminya this birthday wish quickly na fe yamranchi Kabiru yanko yes a very beautiful